Hi, I'm Rodney Guest. I'm third generation farmer, crop about 5,500 acres, 40 kilometres north of Griffith, and we grow cereal crops, wheat and barley, also field peas and some canola as well. This is my fourth Gleaner header. I've been running Gleaners for 35 years. The reason I picked Gleaner over other makes is just their simplicity, ease of operation, ease of sample, and just the general reliability of the machines and maintenance. I'm just not totally biased towards Gleaner. I've looked at other makes of headers, but I'm just impressed with the job that Gleaner does overall. Very impressive machine. My favourite bits of the Gleaner, the ease of sample. You can just set the machine up, go into the paddock and just get a clean sample very easy. Whereas other makes of headers I've dealt with, it's always a problem changing them, getting them set right. Also, the grain loss in the Gleaner is second to none. I always get complimented on the quality of my grain when I deliver grain. The fuel efficiency of Gleaner, for the horsepower it uses for the grain it harvests, I think is once again second to none. Its torque, it just hangs on, pulls really good, and they've got the larger fuel tank, the new rotor gearbox, plus a few other modifications, which they just slowly improve these things over the years. Also with the S78, I got the 9250 Dynaflex front. This front was really good stripping the peas because you put it in flex mode and it just follows over the ground, picking up the peas. I normally don't like stripping peas at night because of the danger of putting things into the front. But with the Dynaflex it was quite easy going at night and quite relaxing. The S-Series Gleaner has a 390 bushel, approximately 12 tonne bin. I thought when I bought the first S77 that this bin was, why did I want a bin this big? But it was very handy and just gives you more flexibility in harvesting and when you want to empty out. The Gleaners have always been the leader in the industries as far as their bin sizes. From my 30-year-old header had a 10 tonne bin, this is now a 12 tonne bin, which other makes are only now just getting up to this size. The air cleaner system on the Gleaner S series is really great. I had the S67 and I probably cleaned the air cleaner once during harvest. It's got a belt-driven aspirator which is just brilliant. The radiator has got the reversing fan feature, which I find great. You very rarely even have to bother looking at the radiator, it just keeps clean all the time. And it's quite impressive when the fan reverses and you see all the chaff and stuff getting blown back out of the radiator. This feature just saves a lot of maintenance and having to worry about cleaning the radiator out, which is very time consuming plus a dirty job. The beauty of Gleaner over all other makes is that all moving parts are on the outside. There are no shafts, pulleys, sprockets inside the machine. Everything is easy, accessible from the outside, easy to see when something goes wrong. Also, Gleaner use top quality bearings being Fafner bearings. The engine bay area is easily accessible. This whole area keeps relatively clean. The 7-cylinder Sisu engine, which is under here somewhere, is a great engine. Truly love it. Gleaner headers are fitted with Lincoln automatic greasing, which I find quite handy and saves getting grease all over your hands of a morning. And it works quite well, so long as you put the correct grease in it. The 40-foot reel I find quite good instead of a split reel, which used to be a bit of a visual block, plus could impede the crop flow in here. Quite impressed with the front, works very good in flex mode, and in rigid mode so far no dramas at all with it. The knife drive on these are all mechanical drive, so they have a high torque rating rather than a hydraulic drive. I purchased my S78 from Ag Pro. There is nothing that is too much trouble for them. You give them a ring, someone's out helping you or answer your questions. I highly recommend Ag Pro. They have just been great.